Hello friends, so I'm back again to fulfill the promise I made in the last session that I took for you, and that was about career growth and to further your career. But this one is about money. Yeah, this is about money and how we are going to look at money from an astrological perspective. Okay, so that's the topic for today. So without much ado, let's get on with this. So I just drew this for you. First of all, the word HORA. Now we will understand the meaning of this word HORA. Why is it called HORA? Or more specifically, without getting into the definitions of HORA, we will look at the whole logic of it. Okay, and then we will see why the second house in a horoscope is about the money. Okay, so let's begin with that. Okay, this first column says sign, sun and moon. Sign is those sign in the zodiac. Okay, roughly we mark it as 30 degrees. It's not exact 30 degrees. Okay, houses are 30 but signs are not. However, without getting into technicalities of it in this session, let's assume every sign is of 30 degrees. Okay, 30. Signs, there are 12 signs, rashis. Okay, starting from Aries, that is Mesh, to Pisces or Pisces or Mean Rashi. There are 12 rashis, we all know that. And rashis are alternatively male or female, starting with the male. So Aries is male, Taurus is female, and so on till Pisces, which is female Rashi. So first of all, this is the ascendant degree. Look in your chart and check the ascendant degree, the Lagna degree that you have in your horoscope. Okay, let's say your Lagna degree is in 23 degrees Sagittarius, Dhanu Rashi. Okay, 23 Sagittarius in our example. So what you have to look, the first step, your Rashi is male or female, your birth Rashi, your Lagna Rashi. So Sagittarius is a male Rashi, even odd is an odd Rashi. Okay, number 9 in the natural zodiac, Sagittarius, that's an odd Rashi. So we are looking at the male Rashis. So odd Rashis are male and even Rashis are female Rashis. Okay, the signs. So we are looking at this row. Now what is the degree we took in the example? 23, right? So 23 would be in this section. That means your ascendant degree is ruled by moon. So what do you make out of this? Every Rashi, that is sign, we have divided into two parts. First part and second part. First 15 degrees and next 15 degrees. So in the even Rashis, the female Rashis, the first 15 degree is ruled by moon, the first half, and second half, that is remaining 15 degrees, are ruled by sun. The order is reversed in case of sun half, that is odd Rashis. So if you are born in 23 Scorpio is a female Rashi, number 8 in the natural zodiac. So again we are looking here, but 23 in Scorpio would be in this. So it is in the sun half. So accordingly you have to know which half you were born in based on the Lagna degrees. Okay. Now, when we are dividing a sign into two halves, and we know that there are 12 signs, 12 Rashis, so 12 into 2, that is 24. 24 hours in a day, HORA. That is the reason of having 24 hours in a day. It's not exactly 24. Okay, it's not exactly 1 hour as in the 60 minutes we think. Okay, I don't want to complicate this discussion, but I want you to understand this concepts, because if I start talking in terms of Gatika, Pal, Vipal, which are the units of measurement in Vedic astrology or Vedanta Jyotish, then this will throw this session out of the gear. Okay, so I want to keep things very simple, so I'm using very simplistic terms. So there are 24 hours in a day. Why 24? Because 12 into 2 is 24. 12 Rashis, each Rashi is divided into 2 houses. Why 2 houses? That is because the second house in the zodiac, the second house in your horoscope, the chart, is about money. Actually, it is not just money. Money is just a small little part of it. It's anything that supports you. The person, the first house, that is you. So anything that supports you, the family supports us, money is just part of it that supports us. Any resources that we have, that is, we eat food, the energy we eat, that supports us. Our speech supports us in communicating, in relating with the universe, because we are part of it, right? So that is the logic of having 2 for money. Okay, I think now you understand the whole rationale of why Hora, why even the D2 divisional chart, which we'll look at some other day. Okay, so this is the logic. So you need to understand this matrix, very simple one. Okay, you need to understand you're born in the moon half or the sun half. So if you are born in, say, Gemini, which is a male sign, okay, and in the degree, say 8th degree, okay, 8th degree Gemini or Mithun Rashi in the in your horoscope, the ascendant, the lagna is 8th degree Gemini. Then you are in which half? So Gemini is a male Rashi, male sign, and 8th degree falls here, so you are in the sun half. So in the Gemini itself, if you are born after 15 degrees, your ascendant degree, so that would be the moon half. Now what does this mean? Moon half and sun half. This divides all the planets, the 7 main planets, not the shadow planets Rahu and Ketu. It divides the 7 main planets into 2 parts. We'll leave Mercury here. We'll leave out Mercury. Mercury can swing either way. Okay, that's why it is called an eunuch planet. So we'll not get into that here. So take out Mercury out of this equation. So we have got 6 planets. So these 6 planets are divided into male and female halves, the sun half and the moon half. So in the sun half, the planets are obviously Sun, Jupiter, and not Mars, Venus. Okay guys, Venus. In the moon half, obviously moon is there, then Mars goes here, then Saturn goes here. I am giving you the root of the entire Hora Shastra, guys. Even seasoned astrologers might not exactly know this or might not see it in this fashion, okay? This is very important concept. If you want to understand money, if you want to understand astrology, the Vedanta Jyotish, you need to know this. Okay, this is the root of Hora Shastra. If you don't know this, you cannot understand the concept of Kal, okay, and you cannot understand astrology. Okay, so understand, this is very simple. Now you can go deeper, at your convenience when you feel like, but understand this basic concept. Okay, every Rashi divided into 2, because 2 is about everything that supports you. Okay, then we divide the male and female halves depending on the sign. Okay, on the sign, male female sign. So you know that which half were you born. So what does that mean? That means if you are born in the sun half, these three planets go strong in having a say in your second house matters, about your money matters, about your family, anything that supports you, any resource that you want to gain. These three, see, in your horoscope, these three planets may not be stronger than these three. Okay, in your main chart, these may not be so strong. But what I'm saying, understand this: these are going to have a larger say in your financial matters. In financial matters, these would have a bigger chunk of the pie of your finances. They will be more important as far as your finances are concerned. Good or bad is different thing. Okay, astrology is not just black and white. I'm just saying more important in a favorable way or unfavorable way. That is different. I'm not talking about it here. And if you are born in the moon sign, so you guessed it right. So these three planets become stronger as far as your second house matters are concerned. Okay, you understand this? Mercury can swing either way. That is the $1 million question. Mercury, it's a very important planet. It's a very important planet. It dominates our conscious mind one way or the other. Okay, it's our cognitive intelligence. It's not the wisdom that is ruled by Jupiter, but it's a cognitive intelligence. The active mind, how fast you are, that's Mercury. So, and that's very important in how much money you have and your every matter in your material life, right? It's important. Cool. So, okay, I'll not go more on that one. Now I'll proceed from here. So these are the three planets. Just remember these three planets. Okay, Sun, Jupiter, Venus in the Sun half, and Moon, Mars, and Saturn in the Moon half. That is one factor. Okay, that doesn't opens and shuts the game here. That is one important factor. Okay, so next what we need to see is, now we know that there are 24 hours in a day and there are 6 major stakeholders as far as money is concerned. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll divide the entire day of 24 hours from sunrise to sunrise. Be very clear about Vedic. Okay, from sunrise to sunrise is one day. Okay, 24 hours is that, not midnight 12 o'clock change of day. Okay, so from sunrise to sunrise is our day, and these three planets, they are ruling one part of it. Okay, these three are ruling one part of it. How? As far as money matters is concerned, what we have discussed previously, that was about your life, overall life, and then we targeted the 10th Lord. Okay, so that was overall, but this is only about finance we are talking. So every house is being ruled. Okay, every chunk of the day, that is, this will be around 4 hours. You'll see every 4-hour chunk is being ruled by a planet as far as money matters are concerned. Okay, so let's get on with this. Sunrise and sunset, one way before and after, okay, is ruled by Mercury. It's changing over, it's Mercury. Anything which is a bridge between two opposite sides is Mercury. Okay, that's Mercury. That's why it's the planet of diplomats, right? Cool. So what we'll do is from sunrise, let's again assume at your place of birth, sunrise is about 6:30. Okay, that would vary, right? Depending on when were you born and where were you born. So 6:30, we are taking our standard time. So if you divide, okay, 12 hours among 3 and 12 hours among 3, so per head you get 4 hours. Okay, now we have to adjust Mercury's time also. So I'm giving rough time estimates here. So if 6:30 is the sunrise time on the day you are born, so take 1 hour either way for Mercury. Okay, before this and after this. So after this 7:30 till 7:30 a.m. Mercury starts. Mercury ends from 6:30 to 7:30 is Mercury, and then roughly 3¼ hours. So we'll take till 11 a.m. as this will be okay. This is the Jupiter. This interval is Jupiter's. Okay, so from till 3 p.m. from 11 to 3 p.m. this is ruled by Sun. I'm giving you the times, okay, for Hora. And till say 5:30 p.m. is ruled by Venus. So why Venus? Because these three planets are in the day half. Okay, so any day, okay, this is what is the rulership for financial matters, for second house matters. And then if you continue, okay, if 6:30 is the sunset time, at your place of birth on the day when you were born, so 6:30 is the sunset time. So 5:30 to 6:30 will be consumed by Mercury and 1 more hour ahead. So the 7:30 till 7:30 is again Mercury. PM here, we are talking PM here. Okay. So continuing with this will be ruled by Mars from 7:30 to 11:30 or 11 p.m. is Mars. This is Mars. This time interval is Mars. Okay. Then till 3 p.m. this would be 3 a.m. this would be, I mean, in our English writing, this would be ruled by Moon. This time interval is ruled by Moon. And till the next sunrise, let's say till 6:30, 1 hour before, so till 5:30, that will be ruled by Saturn. So till 5:30, that will be Saturn. 5:30 a.m., 1 hour before sunrise, that will be Saturn. And after that, from 5:30 till 6:30 till next day sunrise, that is ruled by Mercury. And then 6:30 to 7:30 is also Mercury. So Mercury is roughly getting 4 hours here like this. Just 1 hour either way at the sunrise time and at the sunset time. Okay. So that is the logic of dividing the day. So roughly you can say 4 hours or 3.5 hours for every planet. So just look at the time of your birth. When were you born? Okay. Let's say you were born at 11 a.m. So you'll go for sun. Sun time starts around 11 a.m. Now you have to see how much was the day half. Was it exactly 12 hours? Which is not very likely if you live higher in the latitude, or if you are born higher in the latitude. You have to see that. So people nearer the equator, well, this is roughly 12 hours. 12 hours in the day half, 12 hours in the night half. Okay. So that is how we do this. So you can tell the planet which is ruling the financial matters in your life, looking at the time of your birth. So if you are born, let's say in 4 p.m. noon or evening 4 p.m. So which was the planet ruling for your financial matters for Hora? That would be Venus. Venus is the day half. From 3 p.m. till 5:30 p.m. is being ruled by Venus. Around 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon, that is Sun. Around midnight time, Moon. Just before, in the wee hours of the night, in the midnight, that is Saturn. say 4 a.m. when the sunrise is yet to take place, that is Saturn. Sometime after sunset, let's say 9 p.m., that's Mars. So that is how you look at the planet, looking at the time of your birth, and you now know which planet is the most important for your financial matters. Now, just half the story. Let's say you were born at say 8 p.m. and Mars becomes the most important planet for your financial matters. Now, how big is your wallet? How much money can you hold? How much money can you hold? That question is answered looking at Mars in your chart, because you are born at 8 p.m. How strong it is, how well placed it is in the HORA chart, the D2 chart. These are the factors. These are the chart specific logic, right? I'm telling you how to look for it, which is the planet. Okay, so this is half the story. Mars is not going to give you money. Okay, Mars is just the wallet, your wallet. How much it will hold. So if you open the bank account in the HORA of Mars, on a day when Moon is transiting Mars's nakshatra, that bank balance, that bank account is big enough to hold as much money as is allowed in your chart. We need to maximize, right? If my wallet it can hold this much of money, I shouldn't buy a wallet which is this thing. So if I can, okay, so you need to at least fill your wallet to the full. So once you know that Mars is your wallet, so even if you are getting money, you won't be able to hold it. Accumulated wealth, you can't accumulate wealth, it will somehow be spent. It will either be not coming or it will just be spent. It will not be held in your life, in your wallet. So you need to work on Mars. If that is the case, that you are getting enough but you are not able to retain the money. Your bank balance is swelling and again shrinking. It is not stable. Then the wallet is the problem. Now we are talking of getting the money. Okay, how to get the money. So how to get the money, that I can't teach you in this class. Sorry. But what I can teach you is, you need to understand the right sources of money. Okay, how do you do that? In your chart, look at Mars. If we are taking example of Mars, okay, because you are born at 8 p.m. So Mars is ruling that HORA. Okay, so if you are born in the Mars HORA, that 4-hour slot, and your Mars is okay, not so bad, it's okay. So problem, and if the problem is kind of income, getting the money, look at the planet which is conjunct Mars. If there is any planet, a planet which is conjunct Mars, which is in the same house as Mars, that is number one source. The house that is ruled by the planet which is conjunct Mars, look at the houses it lords, it owns. Those are the sources of your money. If 6th Lord is conjunct Mars, you have to do a job or work in some sort of a loan recovery company, for example, or work in any something like settlement of disputes, because 6th house is dispute, loans, stuff like that. If it is the order of 4th house, then you need to get involved in some sort of an education business. If it is owner of, let's say, ninth house, then you have to look at some kind of travel, long distance overseas travel, the spiritual and stuff like that. Yeah. If it is owner of 12th house, then open a meditation center, open a hospital. Okay, do some social work for jail inmates, for example. I'm just throwing these ideas. Okay, one has to look at the chart to come at a specific conclusion. If there is no planet that is conjunct Mars, then look at the Lord of that house, where Mars is posited. Mars means our HORA Lord. Basically, we are talking of HORA Lord here. Okay, so I'm taking an example of Mars. So look at the planet which is dispositor of Mars, the owner of the house where Mars is situated. If Mars is in own house, then Mars itself will be the source. So it itself is the source, it itself is the wallet. That becomes the most important planet in your horoscope as far as financial matters are concerned. If let's take another example. Let's take moon. Let's say you are born, say 1 a.m. That is, over 01 hours, midnight past 1. So then moon becomes your HORA Lord for financial matters. So how much money can you hold in your life? That depends on the strength of the moon in your chart, the strength of moon in your Rashi chart and your D2 chart. If there is a planet that is conjunct moon, look at the planet, which are the houses it owns, right? And if there is no planet that moon is conjunct with, in our example now, then look at the planet which is the owner of moon. If it is Saturn, for example, and if Saturn is in a house like Capricorn, which is a earth element, then perhaps work in the steel would be a source of income. If it is in a water sign, Saturn, then perhaps oil industry. You see, this is astrology. So we are looking at the Lord of this planet to see the source. This planet itself is the wallet. How much can you hold? Your bank account. How much will actually stay in your bank account? Even if someone gives you money, you can't hold that money. It will somehow just go away. You will spend, someone will rob, someone will cheat you. You will just like that, you will give away that money. It will not be retained with you if your wallet is not big enough. So once wallet is big enough, fine. I mean, you are on your way. So if money is coming to you but not staying with you, then you need to work on this planet. You need to prefer an astrologer whom you trust, okay, and do something about that planet. If you are not getting the money at the first place, despite making efforts, if you're not getting, so you need to understand which is the planet that's conjunct this planet, that is the source, the houses that it owns. And if there is nothing that's conjunct, then see the Lord of this house where this planet is placed. That planet is the source. Your money will come from there. Okay? So I gave you a couple of examples of how the money would come. Okay? If it is the 7th house, then perhaps a partnership business. Then look at the sign there. Look at the element there. That is how you drill down. Okay? So that's about it, guys. Just to wrap this one up, you understand the planets which are the major stakeholders. So if you are born in this house, these planets are automatically stronger for money matters than these matters. So if you are born in one of these houses, so you are beginning with a bit of a disadvantage, even if this is strong in your chart. So, but for money matters, that will not be that functional. So you can work to make this planet stronger if you are born in this house, and vice versa. If you are born in, based on the ascendant degree, this is ascendant degree, this is time of birth. This is ascendant degree, this is time of birth, guys. So based on the ascendant degree, you know whether you are born in this half or this half using this table. Okay, number 2, the second step was to see the time of the birth, okay, and see which range of Hora were you born. So that this planet, if you're born in say 1 p.m., that's 1 noon, afternoon, that means Sun is the strongest planet. So Sun is the wallet, okay, so Sun should be strong for you to hold more money. And the planets that Sun is conjunct with, that planet's ownership will tell you the sources of your income. And if the Sun is not conjunct with any planet, look at the owner of the of Sun. I mean, the house where Sun is seated. Look at the owner of that. Of that house, and see the which other houses it owns and where it is seated. The owner of the house where Sun is positioned. That would give you the source. Sorry. Cool. So that's about it, guys. Ask me questions. I'll answer them. Thank you.